Soul of a Nation, Art of Black Power. This is the art exhibition that is exploring America's race struggles. It opened in London on Wednesday at the prestigious Tate Modern Museum. The exhibition is focusing on the American civil rights movement and the politics of black identity, examining the triumphs and tragedies of the civil rights movement in the United States from the 1960s to 80s. It is during this period that the identity of black men started to change and attitudes were shifting. The exhibitions featured 168 pieces, highlight social movements that fought to put an end to racial discrimination. It is also reminding people about dresses worn back then.
I have the tweed suit, the piece that I call Revolutionary Suit. It's a classic tweed. It has an A-line skirt so that it allows for the movement of the march. I have belt sleeves that accent that same kind of silhouette as the skirt, and that enables you to arm, and we've accessorized that tweed suit with a bandolier and Kool-Aid colors.
Key black figures are portrayed in some of the artworks.
A number of artists were very active radically, politically. Certainly the artists behind me, who are part of the group Africobra, were deeply committed to making sure that the African American communities in which they lived and worked had access to the art, and that was paramount to them.
Some of the artists featured in this exhibition were not famous but still had an impact on black history in America. An example is Tate by Melvin Edwards, a compelling picture of barbed wires and nooses that vividly reminds the world about slavery, pain inflicted, and the fight for freedom.
To me, anything I do was always African. I don't break the work up in those other kinds of notions, you know. Africa's a place contributed to the history of the world for hundreds of thousands of years.
The exhibition has attracted painters, sculptors and photographers committed to influencing society. It will run until October 22nd.